Hi YouTube. Just making a little off-the-cuff video here. I was trying to get this guy set up last night. I got the tank partially filled up. I got this guy all hooked up how it needs to go. They didn't have coarse enough sponges for the bottom layer, and I wanted my bottom layer of media to be really coarse, so I don't have to change it as often. Sorry, I'm in my bathroom right now just because, this thing was leaking, so I had to address that. And so let me tell you guys what I figured out. This is, it's not a Sun canister filter, but that'd probably be like the best brand for me to tell you guys about, because it's like the one that everybody talks about, but it's the same company that makes this, that makes Sun. This is a Pilar Aurora, I think it's called. It's like a 403B model. 402B. Okay, so this thing was leaking. It leaked on my floor a little bit, but I was paying attention to it. I made sure not to fill my tank up too high. And also there's this handy stop valve. So if this is leaking, like, unless it's leaking from the hoses, all you have to do to get it to stop, if it's leaking all over your floor, it'd be like this, which means it's going. This little lever is pushed down. All you have to do to get it to stop, close those valves, and just push this all the way up. I think it's all the way up there. Yeah. So like that. And once you do that, it's going to stop leaking. So that's what I did. I pushed that up, and then I got a bucket handy. Got a towel first, got a bucket, put this in a bucket, and then let it leak itself out in the bucket. Like I said, I only added maybe like a gallon over the spout. Maybe 2. I think it spilled like a quarter gallon of water on my floor and like a gallon and a half in the bucket. So yeah, it's probably like 2 gallons over that I did over the water line. So let me get to the important part. This is the reason I have not tested it yet to know, but I will let you guys know, of course. I'm not going to be able to test it tonight because it's all wet in here and it's got electronics, and I don't want it to damage it, so I'm just going to let it fully dry out before turning it on or anything. See, this in here is for your UV lamp, and they send you a little UV lamp in here. It's I didn't really need a UV lamp, but I was just like, it comes with it. So yeah, this guy, little UV bulb, just plugs right down into there. It's like a little 9-watt UV lamp. Nothing crazy. But I personally just don't need a UV lamp. I use plants and stuff like that. In my opinion, I don't need the less algae that a UV lamp brings, because I keep my tanks clean with plants. But I guess I'm going to have to put it in there. So they also send you this quartz tube. So I thought, me just being stupid, I didn't think it through very much. I was just like, yep, it's good. I thought I could just leave this open, and I was like, yeah, there's no way this is like gonna be an issue, but obviously if it's under pressure, it's gonna find any hole that it can go through. So I think what was happening is it was actually going up into here. One second, let me turn on the flash so you guys can see it. And somebody else, my phone's too low right now for me to do that, but let me see if I can get it to look better with my lamp in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I've seen somebody else talk about it, so I can't take all the credit for this, but I just was like, oh man, I gotta post a video on this, because it was in a forum that they were talking about it. Sorry, I know this is awkward. Well, nevertheless, there's a hole right in there. You see my finger? See, like right here, it's not going in at all. There's a hole in there. Right there and right here. The rest is closed off. So what I think, somebody else said this too, to take care not to let it leak around the UV lamp. And so I think what I need to do, I'm just going to go ahead and wait till it dries out. That way I can go ahead and put the UV lamp in, just because I might as well. But I think the reason it's leaking is just because I didn't have this quartz dealio here. So what I got to do is just unscrew these screws, put the UV bulb down into that, put the quartz tube on there, and I'll probably grease these O-rings really good like I did all the other ones, and it shouldn't leak, guys. So I think I did figure it out now. And by the way, They say this is quartz, a quartz tube. I feel like they're lying, just so you know. But that's all. It just feels really light, and I have other quartz stuff, and it does not feel that light. It feels like plastic. Maybe like a lot. I know this part up here is made out of some kind of plastic. You can just tell. But maybe this is made out of like some composite or something. I don't know. But nevertheless, it still gets the job done. It will cause it not to leak. So yeah, if you guys are buying a Sunsun filter and you're like, man, I'm stupid. Why the fuck can I get this thing? Sorry guys, I'm cussing up a storm because I had a heck of a time today trying to figure out what was wrong with this thing. And so if you guys are like me and you're feeling a little stupid after watching this, that's our problem right there. Got to have that. At least if you don't have to put the UV lamp in there, I don't think, but you got to at least have that quartz tube there to block that off. And those O-rings will go tight around that seal and keep that from coming through. You know, for some reason, I wasn't really paying attention to the design. And you see this hole right here lines up with this. So, for some reason, I thought that that was like where the water was going down, but I was wrong. It's actually right here. So that would be, let's see. If I flip that over, should be like right here, I think. Might be where it goes down, or maybe right there, where that little weird thing is. I don't know. But nevertheless, the water does not go down that hole. That's just a spot for this quartz lamp to sit down in there. Now, see, guys, look at this. I know it's got air in it, but y'all really think that a quartz tube, and it looks like it's not thick, but it's not thin either. Y'all really think a quartz tube floats just from the air that it contains? I don't know. That seems kind of a little far-fetched to me. But whatever. A lot of buoyancy for something that is made out of quartz. I guess I could try. Let's see what it does on its side. So on its side, it just fills with water and sinks. So I guess it might be quartz. I don't know, guys. I'm splitting hairs. But nevertheless, anybody who's talking crap about Sunsun out there, like, or Polar Aurora or whatever, thinking like, oh, they always leak, that might be why. And I'm really good about re-Vaselining. Like, when I change I don't actually get into my hang-on back filters very often. And I know you're not supposed to use this. I'm going to get some good grease, some silicone, so I think it's silicone-based grease or whatever. I'm going to get that because it's just better for aquariums. But I'm really good about, when I do this, I always grease this up. And you see I really grease this up. And you guys see this plumber's tape. This is plumber's tape around here. I really tried everything to get this thing to stop leaking today. And there was not a single video saying, hey, dummy, did you try to plug in the UV lamp? There really was not a single thing. And so I really feel stupid because there's no videos for it. But then I see how many people complaining about them leaking and not understanding why. And I wonder if maybe it might be because of that. So yeah, got that all greased up though. I'm going to wait for it to dry a little bit more. I'm going to turn it over on this towel right here. Let it dry out till the morning. Let the quartz tube and everything dry out. Get it all ready. And I will put it all together tomorrow morning, guys. We'll have the filter going. I no longer have the shrimp. I guess I'll just make a full video since. So here's the buckets that the shrimp were in and some of the plants. I condensed all the plants down into one bucket. That's just one piece, guys. Just don't pay attention to it. I put a couple, maybe if it's going to start. Oh, I know why. I turned it off with my Alexa. So this is what the tank's looking like right now, and that's just how high it can be filled without leaking water. And I got the tube sitting in a bucket just in case. I put 2 crypts inside there for now, and then I decided to mess with the filter first. Got a little piece of cork up here, fernwood on the sides, and I know there's some black on my background that you guys can see, but all that will end up getting covered up with plants and stuff like that over time. It might take it like a month or 2 or something like that before I fully get it filled in with plants, but it will happen. And then this back corner up here, I think I'm going to cover that with a rock so it blends in with the waterfall, and then the water will just be trickling out of the middle of those rocks. I'll just have to silicone it to the top glass and then have the rock just cover in this hole. and then it'll just be trickling out through there, through the loose crack there, as long as I don't silicone it there. But yeah, I put some crypts down in here. I'm thinking about getting some more gravel first and throwing that down in the bottom of that, and then putting the fern in and having the crypts growing around it, but I don't know how that's going to work. I really have no idea. The other option is I could put a Java fern there, which do grow outside of water. Over there I'm probably going to just put a bunch of mosses in the waterfall, and then I got a lot of little crypts for the front. As for the shrimp, I felt bad about leaving them in the bucket for so long, so I took them outside. This bucket is just straight plants. I know you can't see because my girlfriend is sleeping. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Got the 20-gallon is basically cleaned out. It's got a little bit of water in the bottom of it, and I just have been messing with so many things in my mattress and stuff that I haven't dumped that out yet. But I got basically all the gravel out of it that I'm going to get out of it. I'm just going to take that and dump it out in the yard. I don't like dumping that down like my tub drain or anything like that. One day I'd like to have like a mop sink, but I don't like dumping that down the drain because it's just bad for your drains, getting sand and stuff in them. I've definitely done it before. Definitely had some sand go down the drain. And it is possible, like you can fix that, but it's just like more work than it calls for. You just dump it outside. So yeah, I'm going to dump that outside probably tomorrow. And I had my mattress covers come. Had to put the mattress in that here soon. I should be getting the springs tomorrow for the mattress. Other than that, I got everything for the mattress. And then, look at this, guys. Yeah, I put off taking out boxes today because I was messing with the tank for most of the day and with my plants and stuff. And yeah, everything other than that is pretty much going the same, normal. Fish out here. Oh, I guess I told Alexa to turn off all the fish tanks, and I guess this is not part of the fish tank. Kind of wanted to show this off. That's a Java fern that's on that tube, and it's actually like growing to the tube. Like you see those like little things on there? That's roots, like Java fern roots growing all into that tube and stuff. Pretty cool to see that it's literally just growing on the outside of it. I had not seen that yet before, so that was interesting when I pulled that out and it had that Java fern growing on it. Little baby fish. But yeah, I took all the shrimp outside or put them in, I can't remember. I think I put some in here, a couple in here, but most of them went outside in the ponds. Ponds are looking good. I'll do an update on those tomorrow. That's all for you guys tonight. Sorry, I know I said it'd be a quick video. It's just really off the cuff. I just wanted to tell you guys about the Sun. I think it's going to be a good filter. It comes with it's $75 and it comes with like a UV sterilizer and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's like pretty good, right? So yeah, guys, I'll probably see you tomorrow and get a pond video out. Let you guys see how the plants are doing. They're at least growing a little bit. So yeah, thanks guys. Have a good day on YouTube. Thanks.